Our business has benefited greatly by working with ReachLocal because we are able to target specifically in cities that we need to. For example, when we are targeting for our Enshrinement Festival, we focus on key cities correlating with the team of the inductees. I have a great relationship with my ReachLocal team. I work closely with Greg and Maria and have worked with them for the past couple of years. They've been great in helping us indicate how the reports are running and how the campaigns are running, and also advise us on ways that we may help better our campaign or restructure in the future. Reach Display has helped us reach customers by allowing us to have that online presence, but also work within the type of budget that we have, and we have been able to take those campaigns and grow them and allow it to have a better branding message for us. ReachLocal is a great way to offer online advertising at a very reasonable and affordable rate to reach people by geo-targeting in specific cities and broadcast the message to a large number of audiences.
Back in the old days, I used to be able to look down on the showroom and see if customers were coming in. Well, right now, it's what's going on behind the scenes. ReachLocal really makes a big difference for us, generating leads, generating people to our website. In the car business, it's a vital point. My online business is vital to our stability, and we have people in the middle of the night researching us. ReachLocal's been terrific generating traffic to my website, and hence bringing people into my showroom. And like I had mentioned many times to people, the business has changed. The model of waiting for people to come in to your store, into that front door, is changed. It's all about the back end right now. We have a great website, but we need people to visit our website. ReachLocal attracts people to our website. And we're good at selling cars, but once people get into our showroom, that's when we can do our best work. Without ReachLocal, they're the ones helping us get the traffic to our showroom.
Hi, I'm Brian Sadler. I'm president of First Acura. We are located in Seekonk, Massachusetts, a couple miles outside of Providence, Rhode Island. One of the reasons I like ReachLocal technology is the reporting aspect. I'm very much attached to my mobile phone, and every inquiry that comes into the store email lead hits my phone. It also hits my sales manager, and it also hits my BDC manager. It's a great way to have instant results on what's happening with any kind of promotion, and also making sure that every single lead is followed up properly and efficiently. I've worked with other companies in the past, and just the response time sometimes is days. And that's just so frustrating when we're trying to maybe change keywords or maybe make a little bit more of an effective internet campaign. We want instant results. And ReachLocal has always been there, always accessible, and Gina has been instrumental in helping us. I highly recommend ReachLocal. In fact, I have recommended ReachLocal in other businesses that I've had associations with in the hospitality industry, and they've had tremendous success also on their internet marketing. I think it's a service that any business that does any kind of internet presence should be talking to.
My name is Kurt Anderson. I'm the general manager of Bob Baker Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, Ram, Fiat, and Mazda. Well, we liked ReachLocal because originally is trying to do SEM on your own. A lot of the businesses out there try to do the Google AdWords. They have one guy that's trying to place words, guess how much money they're going to spend. With the analytics and the program you have, we allow you a budget and you maximize the dollar amount spent to get the most exposure, to get the best clicks, which having one person try to figure that out doesn't work. Okay, and that's with ReachLocal, having them do it with their analytics and their algorithms or whatever the magic that they do, it works out spending our money more wisely.
I'm Neil Buckles, and I'm the Internet Director for Bob Baker, Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, Mazda, and Fiat. The mobile app, at first I had to turn off. I got too many beeps on my phone. I had to turn it off because it just kind of went wild on me. It's real important to me because I work with 3 different dealerships, and when I'm on the go at a different dealership, it lets me keep track of what's going on exactly at every store. I'm pretty high maintenance when it comes to wanting to know my stats, what's going on, making changes to the system. ReachLocal have done so well with their pay-per-click program. I've referred them to our sister stores.
I would describe my relationship with the ReachLocal team as a mutual relationship. Anytime I have questions that need to be answered, they're always there for me, whether it's telephone or email or any question I might have. Since signing on with Reach, we've had a tremendous increase. To put it into numbers, I couldn't tell you because before we had no way of tracking it or knowing what we were doing, really. And since we've brought Reach on board with us, We can track it, we can look at it, hold people accountable, tangibly see it. It's helped us in remarketing to our own customers, to new customers. It's also gotten to the point where we have just a tremendous amount of people that we populate their search and in our geographical area, because our biggest problem is trying to maintain our customers that are close to us, and we get to specifically pick who we want to market to instead of marketing way out and not getting results. I would recommend ReachLocal to anybody, not even just a local business. It's going to drive business, it's going to bring people that you want looking for your product to you. It's very specific, or it can be as broad as you want it to be. Now, we make it specific for us, and we get the kind of clientele we want through using Reach.
My name is Chuck Bratt. I'm president of K9 University Incorporated. Here at K9 University, we provide dog training, we provide dog boarding, dog grooming, and doggy daycare. What we were doing before ReachLocal was in the 90s, so it was basically yellow pages and yellow pages and yellow pages, and that's it. We decided to make the transition from yellow page advertising into the online marketing. We started working with ReachLocal in 2007, and that was with their search engine marketing, or pay-per-click. We still continue to use that product. Just this year, though, we've completely moved all of our internet marketing to ReachLocal. The solutions that we're running with ReachLocal is the search engine optimization, total live chat. You all have rebuilt our website, and then we do the pay-per-click or the search engine marketing. Come Mondays, when I come into the office, I have probably 40 or 50 phone calls I have to listen to. I have 5 or 10 different Total Live chats that I have to look through. Total Live chat's been great because it's a ready-to-go lead. That person has been communicating with someone. We have all the information that we need, and then from there it's just a hot lead, so we roll with it. With ReachLocal, it allows us to see where the traffic is derived from. So it shows us if it's from pay-per-click, if it's from organic, or if it's from direct traffic. So we like that tracking mechanism. The biggest goal that we've been able to reach with ReachLocal is acquiring new customers. First 6 months, we've acquired over 600 new clients, and again, of which 40% roughly of those come from the internet. With ReachLocal, there's been no lag. We went straight into the new facility to be at 100% capacity pretty much from day one, and we attribute that to ReachLocal. It's very seamless, it's very simple, and it's made our customers very happy, and it's more importantly, it's made our team happy. It's made my job exceptionally easier. They basically do everything for me behind the scenes. The results are exceptional. With ReachLocal, our return on investment is at least 6 to 7 times what we have going out. Well, if I had a friend that was in the position of needing a marketing company, I would definitely recommend ReachLocal. The online marketing for us has been superb. It's brought us the customers and the clients that we needed, and I would highly recommend ReachLocal to
I'm Warren Phipps. I am the real estate broker and owner of Mountain Park Real Estate here in Calgary. As soon as we started using ReachLocal, we probably started receiving 3 times the number of calls on a daily basis than we were receiving before. We've tried other forms of marketing, print, direct mail, and one of the things that I found about this type of advertising is usually when you send out a direct mail piece, you get a lot of prospects that are fishing for whether this service will work well for them. But the prospects that call us from our ads, those people are looking directly for our service. So they are the people that we want to get in touch with. So using the mobile app for me is I can log on at any time. I can see the amount of traffic that has come to our website, the number of calls, how many times people have tried to engage us. To date, using it, I've been able to just keep track of things and make sure that our message is getting across and as effectively as always. I would recommend ReachLocal to another local business if they're trying to get in front of the people in their area that are looking for their services. I've started recommending ReachLocal within a couple of weeks of using their services because of the increased number of phone calls and volume to our website and the amount of clients that we were able to get in front of and sell our products and services to.
My name is Sean Beecher. I'm the owner of Mobile Empire Detailing. We are a little over 4 years old. We're located in Sanford, Florida. Initially, when I started my business, I didn't have a lot of funds to start with. I actually had a family member come to me and tell me, hey, I just started working at this place and you got to check it out. That was probably one of the biggest blessings in my business, was him coming to me and introducing me to ReachLocal. With the help of ReachLocal from year 1 to year 2, my business was able to grow over 130%. I was instantly generating phone calls, I was instantly getting clients, and really it kind of gave me a false sense of confidence. So what I did is I got in touch with ReachLocal and I said, I don't need you guys. I got this covered. I can do all this on my own. I went through about 6 months of trial and error trying to do it myself, woefully unsuccessful. After that, I went back to ReachLocal. I quickly realized that not only are their prices phenomenally reasonable and fair, but more than that, just like in my business, just like in anybody else's business, you get what you pay for. And I love the fact that with ReachLocal, whether it's my website, my pay-per-click, my social media, I've got experts that help me with all of it. When my representative came to me, she explained to me that really at that point in time, all I was doing was my pay-per-click campaign. And she had explained in a not so technical way so I could understand it that really the rules were changing. And if I wanted to be able to continue not only to get what I had, but I wanted to continue to get more clients, I needed to get involved in the SEO portion. What ended up happening was where my pay-per-click campaign was staying nice and consistent, but I was unable to grow it, when I combined the SEO, what that product did is it opened me up to a whole different group of people. The two of them together literally doubled my call flow. Anytime I invest my money, I want to be able to track not only where it's being spent, but I also want to know what my return is on it. The most amazing thing about ReachLocal to me is that it's always there, it's real time, I can see it on my phone, I can see it on my computer. As I'm making those day-to-day decisions, I've got all of the data that I need right there to be able to make the most intelligent decisions. Reach Edge gives me the ability to really justify every cent I spend. We are a business in the auto industry. So the way that I would explain it is this: ReachLocal is like jet fuel for my business. If it wasn't for ReachLocal, I guarantee my business would be about half the size that it is today.
Hi, I'm Paul Lowcock from Turtle Landscapes. We're here to tell you about ReachLocal and how good of a job that they do for us. Well, I seen the internet advertising was becoming a really big thing. Even the trade side of things, most people are switching to the internet, even older people. We had to keep up with it, we had to change, and the switch to Reach has been really good. The campaign has been fantastic. They know which keywords are getting the clicks and also which ones turn into the phone calls, which is something that no one else seems to do. I mean, I've got my own campaign manager and he calls me all the time to make sure everything's going really well. Working with ReachLocal is great. It's so easy. If I need to change something, it's only a phone call. If I've got a question, they've got an answer straight away, and it's great to get that advice. Being up at the top on the first page on Google is so important, and Reach has made sure that we're there all the time. They put the money where it needs to go and make it happen. They've also made sure we don't spend too much. About 60 to 70% of our business come through Reach online now, and we spend probably less than half of our advertising spend with Reach. The phone call increase is fantastic. We were getting on an average of about 50 calls a month. Now that we've switched to ReachLocal, we're up around the 250 calls a month and without spending more money. Knowing where my phone calls are coming from, what words and what products are driving our market really made it easy to improve our business and make some sales. It has been a very difficult year, but it hasn't slowed down. The business has kept going, it's been great. Yeah, I think online and being with Reach and advertising on Google, I see it being pretty much the only real form of advertising to be with. I definitely recommend to use ReachLocal. They've just been fantastic.
I started Direct Tire and Auto Service in 1974. Had a dream about creating a retail business strictly based on service. Prior to going with ReachLocal, we've been on radio for 33 years. People are now listening to radio like they used to. ReachLocal is bringing that customer to me through the web that I cannot reach during rush hour traffic. If we're looking for brake business, ReachLocal can get us brake business. If we want shock business, they can get us shock business. They're making the phone ring through some sort of magic that I don't understand, but it's working. We've had 11,000 visits and 1,800 phone calls. I am definitely not the search engine expert, but my guy at ReachLocal is, and he has all the answers to my questions. It's a keeper.
My name is
Mike McNary. I'm co-owner of H&M Transmission Automotive and H&M Collision and Auto Body. I'm here to talk about ReachLocal today. ReachLocal is a great organization that's really improved my internet marketing. The company I can't possibly recommend more to anybody else, and it helps us get our internet marketing piece out there. Our face is in the internet marketing world, and to do that they have given me a great helper, an expert by the name of Corinne, and she comes out and she makes sure that my marketing is at the top of the list constantly. She comes through and goes the extra mile to make sure that I know what's going on with my marketing, how my returns are, how my target area is good, and adjusting up and down. She is the key person in my marketing campaign program that I cannot do without. She is one of my team members. I consistently ask my customers, my new customers, how they found me, and they say through the internet. So I know this program works.
We had originally started in the door-to-door industry, so it was obviously a very tough go for us personally, because we're always out banging on doors trying to convince customers, we're the company you guys should go with. Now we're at the point where customers are coming to us solely because of what ReachLocal has done for us. Luke and I are the sole proprietors. We're also still the sales reps and the installers. So having stuff that's available to us on our phone makes it a lot easier for us to go into the customer's home knowing exactly what the customer wants, what the customer needs.
The Reach search in itself just provides that access to new customers. So if somebody is searching for something specific in our industry, the sales cycle is very short and the window is very tight. We're kind of first to market, so we pop right up there at the top of their search, and we're often the first and hopefully the only phone call they make. For each lead, each phone call, each chat lead, each email that we receive, that's all organized on the mobile app for us. That kind of real-time information is huge in our industry and huge in sales in general. I would wholeheartedly recommend ReachLocal to any small business, except our competitors.
We started with ReachLocal 3 years ago after looking at a variety of different ways that we can advertise on the internet. ReachLocal has helped us acquire new customers in a variety of different ways. We're able to track whether they came to us via a phone call, an email, a web hit. It allows us to reach out to our local customers. We're not a national company. We are a fairly local company that only needs to advertise to a very small base. Our local rep, Lauren, has helped us through the 3 years in a variety of different ways. Whenever we have any questions, she's there. We can get a hold of her anytime and be there for us. I definitely would recommend and have recommended ReachLocal to friends and fellow business owners around me. ReachLocal brings the ability to easily track and see what I'm getting from my advertising
Hello,
dollars.
I'm Brendan Gitzinger from Environmental Doctor in Dayton, Ohio, and I just wanted to give Todd Korup and his group at ReachLocal a big pat on the back. We've shifted a significant portion of our advertising budget to his group and the group at ReachLocal, and have been very pleased with the results. We've achieved fantastic referral rates and a lot of good positive and constructive phone calls and leads from the program. So kudos to Todd and his group at ReachLocal.
Our customers are moving more and more towards their laptops as opposed to reaching for a phone book for their needs. As soon as our search campaign with ReachLocal went live, we started seeing telephone calls and emails from those areas specifically. Ann from ReachLocal has always been available for us, either email or on the phone. If we have questions about timing of our campaign, when and how it's working, it's very easy to get a hold of their group. ReachLocal's online tracking system has been really a great way for us to measure what we're spending our money on. It has proven to be a way for us to quantify what we're bringing in as a result of our advertising campaign. Through ReachLocal, we've been able to generate 120 new opportunities that we would not have seen otherwise, and those are translated into business for us.
My name is Mike Westhead. I'm the owner of Home Court Hoops. We're basically a high-end recreational and residential sporting goods company. My relationship with ReachLocal is outstanding. I work with ReachLocal on pay-per-click advertising, and it really helped expand my marketing and get me a lot more customers than what I was getting in your traditional word-of-mouth marketing. My experience with Total Live Chat was a great success because it's one thing to have traffic on your website, but what's most important about traffic on your website is converting that traffic to leads. And in the business I run, it's imperative to talk to the customer. As an owner of a business, I have a lot of balls to juggle and a lot of balls in the air, from managing employees and managing the employee payroll. What's great about ReachLocal is I don't have to worry about online advertising. They take care of that for me, so that's one less thing I have to worry about.
ReachLocal's leads have provided us with over $10,000 in residual income so far this year. It's increased traffic to our website by over 30%. Mark stays in contact with us regularly and goes over all our marketing costs. We know where each of our marketing dollars are being spent, and at any time we're able to obtain real-time numbers through ReachLocal to see just how much of a benefit they really are to our business. We began a search program in the beginning and have increased our budget due to the results. We've also incorporated Total Live Chat, which is a great way to speak with our customers without necessarily speaking to them. And we understand a lot of people can't pick up the phone during the day or night and find it easier to use email to schedule their leads or discuss projects. And when a visitor opens your webpage, they see a little box bouncing right in front of them. So all they have to do is click on the box, and a member of ReachLocal will engage in conversation to answer any of their questions, and they email us with all the information that we need to set up an appointment with the customer.
Our business has benefited tremendously from ReachLocal. Since 2008, ReachLocal has become the primary lead generator for our business. In 1 month alone, they've helped us generate 100 phone calls and requests for quotes. Reach Search has helped us acquire customers from the local internet by making it much easier for homeowners and other customers to find us. And ReachLocal has become our own personal marketing company that offers us big company marketing solutions on a small company budget. Reach Remarketing is a banner ad that ReachLocal helped us develop for our Chicago Dreamgrass, and it has allowed us to gain presence on the internet where only large companies had a presence. And now we, our small company like Chicago Dreamgrass, has side-by-side online presence with the largest companies. I would absolutely recommend ReachLocal to another small business owner because it offers large company marketing solutions that are simply not available to small businesses.
ReachLocal has really helped my business. It has really put us on the map. Before ReachLocal, we were getting about a call a month. Business had really dropped. Since we started ReachLocal, we started the first month, we got about 8 calls, and it has been going on ever since. It has really and truly helped. I'd recommend ReachLocal to anybody. George is a great guy. I mean, he really helped us out, and I can't say nothing but sing his praises.
I'm Dr. Rakesh Julia. I am the practice principal for RD Dente. We have been striving to put our practice as primarily a general practice, but with a lot of emphasis on cosmetic dentistry. When we took over the business, we tried a lot of things. We tried advertising in the yellow pages, in print, and we were also doing it on the internet. But we are not getting the desired results. I had no way of tracking how many people were actually coming onto the website, how many people were actually getting translated. And then luckily I came across Reach. We started with a cosmetic campaign. It's worked really well. We got a lot of hits, a lot of interest, a lot of hits translating into patients. With the help of Reach, we have been able to target our campaign to the people, to the patients who are directly concerned getting the work done. We have the Reach consultants coming in and helping us out with our needs and what we want to do. So they are a big help and they're available as and when we want them to come in. It's been working great.
I would describe my relationship with ReachLocal as a business partnership. Emil, my representative, calls me all the time, emails me all the time, follows up, comes in and has discussions on how we can improve it. I believe one of the biggest benefits that ReachLocal and Emil has offered me is the ReachCast program. It's allow us to take advantage of the Twitter, the Facebook, the social networking. The Total Live Chat program that Reach offers is wonderful. What it allows our potential clients to do is speak to somebody when they hit our website. A box pops down, the clients click on it and are immediately engaged with another human being. Reach Search has helped us acquire customers online by allowing us, I believe, to to have our presence in those advertised areas with greater frequency, I would recommend ReachLocal for the following 3 reasons. They get results, their team has wonderful follow-up skills, and number 3, I found them
My ReachLocal team, they've been marvelous. They have done an outstanding job of getting me positioned from somewhere near the bottom to very close to the top of the rankings or listing. Jacob, our rep, has been outstanding. He has brought to us a business acumen, a helpfulness, and a camaraderie and a feeling that we were among his most important clients, and that's what a business needs. My Reach Search campaign has helped me acquire customers online by producing a web page that is much more visible. As a direct result of working with ReachLocal, we've had patients contact the office directly, contact me directly by way of email that show a definite interest, and so the quality of patients that we've been able to obtain has been higher as a result of the work that ReachLocal has done for us. I would recommend ReachLocal to other businesses because they've been very productive. They're very professional, they spend the time, they answer my questions, and they get the job
Estes has
done.
grown from a $9 million company to a $20 million company in a process of only about 3 years.
Our business has benefited greatly using ReachLocal. My rep, Tim King, is just very easy to work with. He's there for me on a weekly basis. I speak with him and the other team members that assist me with anything or concerns that I have as far as our internet marketing goes. The things I love best about it is the tools they give us allow us to listen to the phone calls. We use this tool in order to better train our employees to give great customer service. We also use this tool to track revenue to each call that comes in so we can see how better to spend our marketing dollars, especially on the internet. Reachcast has greatly improved our organic search results on Google and Yahoo, MSN. We just blast page 1 of all the search engines with our media presence. It's a very, very good setup as far as a marketing tool perspective
Beginnings
goes.
Learning Center is a preschool in Santa Monica, and we started our business at the end of 2008, so this will be our 4th school year that we're going on. We started advertising with ReachLocal 4 or 5 months ago. My relationship with our ReachLocal team, specifically our representative Patrick Weber, is great. I mean, he's always there when I have questions or concerns, or if I need to talk to him about our calls coming in or our emails. I just know that I can always call and get an answer. Before we started advertising with ReachLocal, we weren't to capacity, and the past week or so we were able to reach our full capacity, which is 55 children. I would recommend it to other businesses if, just to get their name out there in public so everybody knows that their business exists. I didn't have to do anything. I just sat back and relaxed, and ReachLocal did all the advertising for me.
ReachLocal has helped our business tremendously. We have employed the pay-per-click campaigns with ReachLocal at every golf course that we have, making anywhere between $15,000 to $30,000 in revenue each month. Jeff Ham has been our ReachLocal rep for 4 years. It's been a great partnership, and he's truly helped us manage our pay-per-click campaigns to the best of our ability. The call recording feature that ReachLocal provides is also a great asset to us. We use these calls to monitor how our staff is answering the phone and dealing with our customers, and it helps us to provide that extra bit of service. Another feature that I use is monitoring how people run through our websites, which pages they visit, which pages they don't visit. It helps me to monitor and decide what things might need to be fixed on our website to help our customers find the information that they're looking for. ReachLocal has been a tremendous partner for us, and I would recommend that other local companies use them in their
Fireplace and barbecue grill business. I believe ReachLocal has given us a competitive edge over some of our competitors in the marketplace. The number of sales has increased from 495 customers in a year to 721. That's pretty significant when you consider our average sale. The internet research that they do is pretty strong, and it's made a big difference in how customers see us. We wanted to stay local within our market. That was one of the things that ReachLocal brought to the table, was that we were able to market within our geographic area. With ReachLocal and the reporting, I can get on there at any time I want to and look at where my campaign is, what it has generated, and know what's happening. We rely on ReachLocal to do our marketing. That's how.
My ReachLocal team has been great. The relationship that we've established has been really phenomenal compared to other aspects of advertising. I've done some other similar type advertising. In fact, last year I spent over $18,000, and this year I'm not going to spend anywhere near that, and I'm getting a whole lot more bang for my buck. So my rep, Sue, has been great, and she's just really been awesome in explaining things to me and helping me understand not just what ReachLocal can do, but how I can see that information online, and it's for real. You see the phone calls, you can actually click on the phone calls and hear them. So I feel like with, first off, the great service that I've gotten from the ReachLocal rep and the feedback that I've gotten, and then obviously the phone calls, I get 25 or 30 phone calls a month. It's been very good for me and my business, and I would recommend it to others.
ReachLocal has really rounded out our real marketing and media effort. It's been the key to making everything actually happen. Our radio, our television, our print, our online efforts, everything like that gets people interested, it gets them informed. But when they're in the mood to buy, whether they've heard our message or not, ReachLocal delivers them when they're doing their searches online of Ask, AOL, Yahoo, Google, whatever it is. Wherever they're searching, when they're at any point in that buying process, ReachLocal has gotten them to page one and delivered it to us. Their team is our team. It's really, truly part of our marketing department. Gina and Kelly are just absolutely amazing. They're constantly coming to us with new ideas, interpretations of our data, recommendations on our keyword searches, things that we can do better seasonally and to do things just differently so we are always the most effective. We're getting tens of thousands of impressions every month. We're getting 400 phone calls and emails every month. Those emails are tracked, the phone calls are recorded, we can use them for training. When people start searching to buy and they're in that buying process and cycle, they need to find things fast. They're not going to go past page one on our search. If ReachLocal can put you on page one, people
My
can
relationship
find you
with
faster.
ReachLocal is not only successful, but very positive. Not only the people we work with there at Reach, but the whole program. I mean, it's changed our business drastically. Peter introduced us to ReachCast, which has really increased our social networking. Actually, we had absolutely nothing going on in that vein. Everything's changed. Our call volume's gone up. The way we handle our calls has changed. The amount of calls we've gotten. I run into a lot of different contractors and I work with a lot of different people. And there aren't too many business people that I don't get in conversation with who ask about our marketing and what we do for our advertising. And all I have to say is one word: ReachLocal. I mean, they get it all done for us. Between the internet marketing and the social networking, can't go do better than ReachLocal.
I'm Anthony Saddington, work with Saddington's Building Supplies. We've been in business since 1921, servicing the Hunter. Saddington's Building Supplies is your one-stop shop for all your building and construction needs. We supply all your core building materials, as well as garage doors and landscaping supplies. ReachLocal's bought a very measurable form of advertising that lets us access the web. ReachLocal's been brilliant for Saddington's. For the first time, we've actually had some measurable results from our advertising spend. We can actually find out what it costs per lead and actually listen to the call so we can actually determine whether we've achieved a sale or otherwise. The reporting and data that we've received from ReachLocal has been first class. It really allows us to understand our marketing campaign and how effective it's been. We've had a great relationship with Dave. He's come into our business, understood what we do, and he's really helped us maximise our advertising dollars by helping us with web design and really making sure that our ReachLocal ad drives the most customers to our business. Saddington uses a range of marketing. We use yellow pages, we use television advertising as well as some print. The beauty of ReachLocal is it's far more measurable and we know that we're having great success. The Reach mobile app has been really effective for our business. It gives us very fast, up-to-date information, but more importantly, we use it as a training tool. Because we can listen to the calls, I can share that with staff and it's been really effective. I would recommend ReachLocal, and I actually have recommended ReachLocal.
I would definitely recommend ReachLocal. It's about reaching your customers, and that's what ReachLocal does. We're getting anywhere from 5 to 10 new customers, 5 to 10 quote requests on a weekly basis. We've gotten customers out of the area, which we've never done before. So it's given us more exposure. It's brought in a lot of customers. I think we have a great relationship with Brian. Brian's always on top of things. Anytime we need to tweak something online, he's always on top of it. Gets me on the phone and says, you know what, we can take care of this and this will make the results better. And we've done that, and it shows every single time. We use the mobile app to listen to the phone calls, rate them. If we need to retrain the staff, on how to approach a customer or how to speak on the phone, that's what we do. We use the mobile app to do all our internal research on it. I would recommend ReachLocal just to, reach your customers, to get a lot of exposure that your business truly needs these days.
Hello, my name is Joanna Boys, and I am the practice manager at the Brentwood Village Dental Clinic in Calgary. We have been clients of ReachLocal now for approximately 6 months. We are very, very happy with the results. Our IMC is Jules Winfield, and I'd say we have a very nice relationship with him. As most dental offices, pretty much 95% of our advertising budget was going into Yellow Pages. Basically, we didn't realize how ineffective that advertising was. We took the budget from Yellow Pages and put it all into our ReachLocal campaign slowly over time, and couldn't be happier with the results. We are seeing 6 times better results at least in terms of patients calling our office, new patients. We tried to do our own advertising for a very long time, and it's really just taken so much of time and energy away from us that now we can focus on doing what we actually do, and we have our advertising completely taken care of. So I would recommend that anybody do it. To me, it's a no-brainer. If you are looking for new clients or new patients, there's no other way to go.
Hi, I'm Rick Macri from Mobile Computer Services. Reach has given me probably a 15% gain on business just by advertising with them. Mobile Computer Services, the name says it all. We go out on site and service computer equipment, right, and control network rollouts. Reach has given us our niche market with the laptops. We've gone from doing, say, 5 laptop repairs a month to maybe doing 35 repairs a month. We've employed an engineer to more or less take control and delegate laptop repairs. We've also employed another 2 engineers. It has worked for me, and I think in the next probably 3 to 6 months, I should probably pick up probably another 20-30% of business purely by what Reach has done for our company.
My name is Zach Goldman. I'm a partner and director of operations at TGM Associates. We're a multifamily investment advisory firm based in New York City. We've worked with ReachLocal for the last 3 years. We've had a very effective and innovative relationship. Their customer service, their project management, their reporting platform is top-notch. We feel as though their ability to leverage the knowledge they have from other business verticals that they're involved in, from automotive to healthcare, to obviously their strong focus in multifamily, has allowed TGM to implement some really unique and distinct practices that aren't seen in other areas of multifamily. We found that the ReachSearch product has been most helpful for TGM. Since the beginning of 2012, we've seen roughly 40% of our internet traffic coming from the ReachSearch products. We've also been able to convert those leads to about 20% of our ultimate leases. So for TGM, it's been incredibly helpful because not only are we getting traffic, but it's translating into business at the end of the day, which is what we ultimately strive to do with all of our internet sources. We would highly recommend ReachLocal. Again, we feel like their customer service, the project management, and the overall team is a great asset to any organization, and I think they're worthy of evaluation by any of our competitors.
My name is James Lamb. I'm the owner of Learn Photography Canada. Learn Photography Canada provides interactive, fun, and hands-on photography classes in Edmonton, Calgary, and Vancouver. Right from the beginning, ReachLocal has put us in front of the clients that we want to get to. The result has been a 100% increase in sales immediately and a 1,000% increase in awareness. This allows me as a small business owner to concentrate on what's really important for my business. ReachLocal puts people who are ready to buy ready to enroll in photography classes in front of us right away. Unlike SEO, which takes weeks, if not months, if not years to get near the top, the ReachLocal ad is right at the top, right when people are ready to buy. By the way, over 85% of people who come through ReachLocal ads are new acquisitions, which for us is very important. We absolutely would recommend ReachLocal to another small business. We got great results from day one. We have had excellent communication from ReachLocal. Next year, Learn Photography Canada is actually expanding out to Vancouver, and we've already signed up ReachLocal as one of the main pillars of our marketing push.
Our relationship with the ReachLocal team and Alec Parsons has been tremendously beneficial to our company, Maria's Cleaning Service, because it has allowed us to grow our business year to year. By developing a strategic online marketing campaign with the ReachLocal team, we've been able to strengthen our online presence, which in effect has allowed us to maintain our current business and grow the number of customers. Working with the ReachLocal team and specifically with the Reach Search product has actually given Maria's Cleaning Service the confidence to actually rest assured that we're going to be visible and present when the customers are looking for these specific products and services. Using the total live chat has actually given the customer one more option to actually contact Maria's Cleaning Service and at the same time increase the website conversions. Working with ReachLocal has been tremendously beneficial to Maria's Cleaning Service because we have been able to increase our current sales, get more customers and increase our revenue. The product is so effective and so strong that we'll definitely love to recommend it to anyone.
The relationship with our ReachLocal team, I would say, is a positive one. Kimber and Suzanne work together as a good team to help us achieve our goals with our marketing campaign. With ReachLocal, we can measure and track the results that we're getting, and we can identify new business that we're landing and winning. ReachLocal helped us consolidate all the different efforts that we had going in 6-7 different directions into one kind of package, one effort, one focus, whether it be our social media, the content that we're putting out there on the web, our Twitter, Facebook. I would recommend ReachLocal. I would recommend it to people in other industries in my market. I would recommend it to competitors in other markets. It has benefited us above and beyond what
our company started in 1973. So we've been around for a long time. We're the oldest door company in Williamson County, and we've tried all different types of advertising, and ReachLocal is really the one that's brought us into the 21st century. We had a website, but there wasn't anything driving people to go look at our websites. With the ReachLocal team, they have a ReachCast page, they blog weekly. We've had more than 4,000 people come to our web page because of ReachLocal. With ReachLocal, we have a monthly meeting on the web with our web presence professional. David Japp comes into our office, and the team really learns our business to make us successful on the internet. I would definitely recommend ReachLocal to other businesses to grow their internet presence. ReachLocal's worked really great for us. We like to take care of our customers.
ReachLocal has really improved my business as far as getting new customers in the store. My problem was getting new people to find me. So ReachLocal has really helped me in that area. Well, before I had ReachLocal, I didn't have any online presence whatsoever. Once I started with ReachLocal, the call volume increased the very first day that we started. I asked my customers, how did you find me? And they said they found me on the internet. The return on investment is great because I'm estimating my business grew probably 30%. So if you figure that out, it's really a small investment considering the dollars that you can improve your business. You have to have some type of internet presence out there. You have to get new customers in your store. I can't see a business that wouldn't benefit from this sales tool.
My relationship with my ReachLocal team is very good. My representative Lisa, she's very responsive to the many calls that I give her. Sometimes when I don't understand things, I have to ask her for advice. Since joining with ReachLocal, it seems like that there have been a lot better quality leads from the customers that use the internet because they've already done their research, and a lot of times they find you on the internet is because they've researched thoroughly. ReachCast has brought on different customers that I wouldn't have had from pay-per-click. The search and chat has helped because I think people like the fact that somebody's there. They think it's actually somebody from my business, and no, it's not, but it gives it more personality. I was referred to ReachLocal from someone, and that's why I joined. is because someone told me that their business was doing better because they joined with ReachLocal and I joined. Business has grown since we started. Like I said, it's probably about 30% each year that we've gone up in a bad economy.
I've worked with basically everyone out there, and ReachLocal is by far the best. So one of the great things about ReachLocal is they can help easy turf, where we basically used to just do synthetic lawn installations in Southern California, now reach an audience across the United States. So it's been really great to have that ability to advertise nationally and still have all those campaigns expertly managed by ReachLocal, no matter who their target is. It's really been amazing that we've been able to reduce our cost per lead on our awareness campaign by over $130 per lead. And then also our pay-per-click advertising, we've lowered it by as much as $38 per lead. They're always very creative and flexible with us. Everyone that we've worked with at ReachLocal has been phenomenal to work with, and they know what they're doing and they're quick to respond. And I just would definitely recommend them to many businesses, small or large.
My name is Tasia Rigo. I'm the marketing director at Party Dress Express. We've been in business since 1986. We are the largest special occasion dress shop in New England. We're actually now in an 18,000 square foot location. Party Dress Express has been using ReachLocal for over 2 years now, and we really feel that customers are finding us through searching online. I really love working with ReachLocal, especially their reps, Kelly and Gina. They come in, they're here in person, they help me with any questions we have, they help us analyze our campaign, and they also help us with the technology and tracking. And they're able to just kind of come in and walk me through with any questions that I have. I really feel that ReachLocal is different than other firms because of their in-person client attention that they're able to provide on a local level. Party Dress Express is looking forward to a continued relationship with ReachLocal to help grow our business online.
Our internet marketing consultant that ReachLocal has provided, his name is Carl. He's been just a great person to work with. Incredible follow-up. Anything that we've asked, he's followed through with. Since Carl set the program up with us and we began this campaign about 6 months ago, we've generated 10 new clients, which has been tremendous revenue growth for the company Step House Recovery. In addition to that, we've been able to log every phone call that's come in, that's been recorded. It tells you, the name of the person if it's listed with their phone number and where they're calling from. So we're able to see where those calls come from geographically around the country. And in addition to that, it's doubled our revenue growth over 100%. So it's been an incredible growth thanks to ReachLocal. I would highly recommend ReachLocal to any business owner that wants more exposure, that wants to brand their company, wants a positive reputation in the marketplace.
I know that ReachLocal is working because of the amount of calls I'm getting, and it seems to be even more so each month. You're able to pinpoint where the calls are coming from. You're able to listen in on the conversation. You're able to enumerate on a percentage basis, I guess, how many times people look at my site, what pages they go to, which is important for me to know so I can tweak my website. ReachLocal has given me a good return on investment because for a small business, I don't have the kind of budget a larger company would have. So I have to watch my pennies, my advertising dollars, and I think it's worked well. I definitely would refer ReachLocal because without ReachLocal, people wouldn't know who I was and where I was because I do have competition. So I have to keep above the fray.
ReachLocal brought in their staff, Crystal and Penny, and really made a big impact on us. They added a personal touch for our school. Our calls reached to 230 per month, as well as the applications gets filled in through internet up to 50 per month. ReachLocal brings in a partnership, could create growth and expertise you yourself don't have time for. The ReachLocal team, they're in communication with me monthly, and we go over our goals and direction we need to head forward in achieving it. I would recommend ReachLocal to another business due to the fact of the team and being personalized in your needs for your business.
ReachLocal has been very helpful for me. I feel that by getting automated messages on a daily basis. I'm able to follow up with clients or potential clients, and a lot of people very much appreciate that they get the automated emails. I get feedback from them thanking me for following up. Also, I'm using it to inform even new clients of other aspects of my practice. And they appreciate that, and I'm also able to inform them of needed things that will occur on their cases. So in a lot of ways, it's helped me with my business. I can remind myself that I need to follow up with somebody in a day if it's very important, or if they want me to call them back in a week, I could do what they're asking me to do, or if I feel that I should call them back in a month to follow up. So by utilizing the software, it's accommodating the clients, and it's also accommodating my schedule. Aspects of my business that's improved is that I think I'm getting a better return on the expenditure that I'm making for my marketing in terms of pay-per-click, or in terms of my website or my yellow pages, by having the ability to follow up with people. It's not as demanding to follow up with people or time consuming, and so I'm able to bring in more business. I like the automation, the software that basically gives me the ability of tracking what comes in, when I need to call them, and it also helps my staff do the same thing. So it basically just gives us a platform, a reminder system, which we really never had before.
I love ReachLocal, and the reason I do is because we're full. We have a waiting list. Our staff is great. We have volunteers. It has grown. We've had one time 4 to 5 beds open, and since we've been working with them, we're hardly down a bed. I knew that we needed to do something, but I didn't know what, so we're thrilled because I don't have to market as hard. A lot of small businesses, they are struggling, they don't know how to do it, but with ReachLocal, they will help them. We're partners now, and I would recommend it to everybody.
Our business has benefited from working with ReachLocal a lot more than using traditional forms of advertising, as opposed to radio or billboard ads, getting us in front of people that aren't necessarily our customers. With ReachLocal, we're able to pinpoint that customer and get in front of them in that time that they have a need for our service. Our business has benefited by working with ReachLocal a lot more than with traditional forms of advertising. We recently started a new shop, and with that we were able to focus on key customers in the new market area that we went into and get in front of those people, as opposed to just putting a billboard out there. We're able to get right in front of the people and our customers that are looking for our service in that area. The mobile app has simplified my life and made it easy to get the results that ReachLocal is providing us. I'm able to take my free time when I'm at lunch or right after work and use the mobile app to sit in a nice quiet place and actually listen to the customer conversations that we're getting from the mobile app, and checking the reviews and checking all of the feedback that's on the mobile app. I would recommend ReachLocal to any smaller local business looking to increase their business. It gets you in front of the people that are actually looking for your products and services. With ReachLocal, we've increased our business from day one with them.
Relic Law Firm is a premier law firm in the state of California. We have been in practice for over 35 years. Our office's relationship with Tony Cox and ReachLocal has been phenomenal. I find them highly professional, extremely motivated, and very, very responsive to any questions or concerns that the office has. ReachSearch has been an invaluable resource for acquiring customers. We began with them a number of months ago, and we, up to this point, have over 1,300 web visits and over 60 calls, leading to clients who have hired the office and are certainly satisfied with the work that we do. I recommend Tony Cox and ReachLocal. They are responsible, they are receptive, they are professional, they spend as much time as humanly possible responding to any concerns or questions that we have, and they drive the business.
I think our
to
relationship
office.
with ReachLocal has been very positive. Their input, their guidance has been good. There's always follow through with our sales rep, Scott Davis. ReachCast has helped us by giving a larger online presence, no question about it. It's helped our reputation. It's put us out on Facebook and Twitter. You know, one of the unique things with ReachLocal is we do get a report every day. We see the number of calls, we see the number of people that have visited our website through ReachLocal. We do pay-per-click, and we get a running tabulation of what's happening with ReachLocal on a daily basis, as well as the display ads. It's definitely increased volume here. We get a lot more hits off the internet, and it's definitely made our business more robust. I would recommend ReachLocal to another business because their service has been outstanding. The sales rep, Scott Davis, has been tremendous, and essentially they do what they
Well, ReachLocal has made it very easy for us to track things and make it very tangible for us to see where we are getting our business and from what outlets. So knowing what search engines are working, what search words are working, versus just somebody having to say, hey, I saw this in a magazine that I looked at in such and such, and they may not know or they may not refer to that.
Reach kind of took our hand and said, well, let's try this, and this, and if it doesn't work, if these words don't work, then we can implement these other ones until we find something that truly makes an impact on our bottom line.
We are at the top when somebody searches Jacksonville Beach weddings. We know that that is working for us.
With the mobile app, it's regardless of what you're doing, where you're at, if you're in a meeting, if I'm at home watching a football game and I get a lead, I can act in a fashion to where I'm not going to have any downtime at all. And we can respond, and hopefully that earns our business. And I feel great about referring Reach to everybody I know.
My goal with ReachLocal was to hire another employee. Since I've started, I've been able to not only hire that new employee, but now I'm open on Saturday and Sunday just for the overflowing business. From the first day that the campaign started, the phone started ringing. Daniel's been my consultant from the beginning. It has worked out great. We did a long meeting on the phone, long meeting together, and set up the initial campaign. Daniel's done a good job at following up, looking at what works and what doesn't work. The majority of that comes from the history and his expertise. The actual quality of the customer that we're getting is high end. We've had some return business from the ReachLocal campaign. You're paying for that initial customer, but once you have them for life, hopefully. My experience has been phenomenal, and I would recommend it to anybody. If you're looking to increase business throughout your company, I don't care what kind of business, I don't see how it can't
We
work.
originally heard about ReachLocal from the success that another business was having with their campaign. And when we contacted the ReachLocal office and met with the ReachLocal team, they were great. It wasn't a high-pressure sales tactic. They laid out all the information in an easy-to-understand way for us to see how this is going to help our business, and definitely could see this as something we needed to move forward with. When your campaign starts and you can see exactly where your dollars are going and the target audience that you're hitting, makes it very easy for you to see what type of profit you're making from this campaign. There's no time management involved like there is with prior advertising campaigns, and it's great because there's a steady source of new inquiries coming in for your business to capitalize on. The reason we got involved with ReachLocal in the first place is because we were recommended by somebody else. And definitely I would pass that on. It's been a benefit to our business. It saves us money. It creates new revenue source for us by hitting our targeted audience. And for
Hi,
sure
I'm
I
Rick
would
Robbins, and
recommend.
I've been training dogs all my life. I used to advertise using traditional media, but it stopped working. I knew I had to be online, but I didn't know how to do it. I tried AdWords on my own, but wasn't getting the results I expected. Since I started with ReachLocal, my results have been great. Now it is the #1 way I get customers. Brian is available at all times and always helps me understand my campaign. The technology and service team is very professional. I would recommend ReachLocal to anyone. If you want expert online marketing, call ReachLocal.
Our relationship with the ReachLocal team is fantastic. Chris Savage has been wonderful,
He is always responsive and on top of every step of our campaign, and it's made a tremendous difference in the success. Our business has grown significantly in the past 2 years with our partnership with ReachLocal. We have not only acquired a minimum of 200 new customers a month, some months we're seeing 300 or 400 new customers per site per month. So there's some months where we're seeing 1,200 new customers. We know that has everything to do with our relationship with ReachLocal and what we're doing with this campaign. So with new customers, we're also seeing a tremendous increase in our revenue. And because we have now grown to capacity, because we have full chairs, we're looking at new sites and hoping to continue to grow. So this is just the beginning. So I would definitely recommend ReachLocal to other businesses in the market.
I'm Nancy Terry, Senior VP of Marketing for Sport and Health Clubs. We have 24 health and fitness clubs in the Washington, D.C. metropolitan area. Before working with ReachLocal, we used traditional forms of advertising, television and radio, but as the costs of those vehicles started to rise and the response started to decrease, we started allocating our money to internet marketing. We've been with ReachLocal for over a year and our leads have doubled. They're highly qualified leads. Over 30% of them are joining the clubs. Our Reach leads are now 20% of our business. Our cost with Reach is running about $20 cost per lead, and our overall marketing cost per lead is $50. I recommend ReachLocal to everyone that I talk to. It is the most affordable lead generator that I have ever found. We've been able to take the calls and incorporate them into our training program. So we're really working with our front desk staff, our sales staff, in helping them improve the level of service that they provide to our members and to our prospects. I love the tracking aspect of the ReachLocal calls. We can tell on a daily basis how many calls are coming in, which clubs are going to, and how many people are visiting. I love working with George, my sales rep from ReachLocal. I can call him anytime, and he's really been a great partner in helping to grow our business. ReachLocal makes my life so simple. It makes 100 salespeople in the field really happy every day. If there was no ReachLocal, I'd be working twice as hard and spending twice as much money to generate the same amount of leads that they do.
ReachLocal has put us in the forefront and has allowed our patients or potential patients to gain access to our website, gain access to our physicians. ReachLocal has obtained a prominent place for us. So we are the first source that a lot of these patients go to. When we first started, close to 3.5 years or 4 years ago, I was very skeptical. My generation really was not into the web or the internet, and I was going into new territory. I felt that I had to go into new territory because what we used in the past, Yellow Pages, newspaper, just wasn't like it was years ago. And even though patients may not make an appointment now, they're appreciative of the fact that they can get information regarding their condition, and these patients are all potential patients in the future. Without ReachLocal, I don't think we would have that access.
I would describe our relationship with ReachLocal as very synergistic. We are a private practice cardiology office. Definitely our expertise is in heart disease and managing patients with cardiac conditions. Having ReachLocal work with us feels like they are just another department within our organization, and they help maximize everything that we do with reaching our customers.
As a cardiologist, it's important for me to be able to reach patients not only in taking care of them when they do have heart disease, but even getting that educational component out there to them more readily, more available to them. Utilizing ReachLocal through the Google searches and social media has allowed us to reach more of our patients and make it more at the forefront of their searches so that they can get that information a lot easier.
The mobile app has been incredible. It literally sits in the palm of my hand, and I can look at the activity through ReachLocal. I can look at the different campaigns, the success, the number of views to our organization through our website. I can look at all of the inbound calls, the new patients that result from working with ReachLocal. And for me, in a world where everything is about technology, wherever I'm at, I am able to really just have a pulse on the organization and look at it from a different point of view, which is actually from our customers' point of view.
I would recommend ReachLocal to any local business if they want to be successful in today's market. In order to be successful, you have to be able to reach patients, or any customers for that matter, in an effective manner. Patients are a lot more technologically savvy these days, utilizing social media, Google searches, etc. Our experience with ReachLocal has been phenomenal with reaching out to these patients and providing avenues of resources, or just being available for them to be able to get in touch with us. If you want to reach customers, you have to be able to get your message out there, and that's what ReachLocal has helped us to do.
I'm Tarsi Shindelka, President, Owner, DJ of Advanced DJ Services, located in Edmonton, Alberta. We do a lot of weddings, we do corporate parties, we do some charity events as well. Basically, we get paid to go out and party and make sure that people at those parties have a lot of fun. Before ReachLocal and the ReachEdge website, it was just my own site, something I had built of my own volition. And kind of what I saw was a lot of traffic because I rank high in organic search, but the leads just weren't converting. So I knew that there was something missing in the website. At that point, that's when I said, okay, it's time, and I think ReachLocal is the way to go. ReachLocal took care of it all. The templates were there. We just chose one that we thought was going to look good for my industry. We're trying to put forth a professional standard. The website just fit right into that so well with ease of use, mobile use. It's all just so much easier and so much more professional looking. I would easily say that the leads doubled once the ReachEdge site was live. The quickness with which the leads come in and how quickly I'm notified gives me a leg up on my competition. I get a lot of touch phone calls, so the ReachEdge software records those phone calls, and right away I get the email, which I can then respond to very quickly. And our business, first in, a lot of times becomes the primary target for those customers. I used to have pieces of paper all over my office, and then that client would just go away with zero follow-up. Now I've got a system that tells me to follow up with people if I do happen to forget. My industry is very up and down. Essentially what we get is more revenue in those slow months from the leads and the early bookings and deposits. Things like that that just make it so much better to deal with than anywhere else, really. ReachLocal will continue to be part of my plans as we grow and expand. I do plan on basically doubling what I have in the market I'm in now. Plus I want to expand to other markets, at which time ReachLocal will be a big part of that as well. And I am starting another business, and I know that as soon as I've got even a little bit of revenue, enough to cover, ReachLocal is going to be part of it right away.
What I've really liked about working with ReachLocal is the reporting and the customer service. The management tool that is provided from ReachLocal is giving us the ability to really see where our leads are coming from. And now with the ReachLocal app, it has allowed us to take this management tool on the road with us. The mobile app has been tremendous for us. We just started using it about 2 weeks ago, but immediately we saw the value, and all of our management team is using it, and we are using it to track our calls as they come in. And any calls that could have been answered better, the representative who did handle that call is able to hear it on the fly, and the power of that is tremendous. When you're able to take your staff and let them listen to their own phone calls, you don't have to say much. It usually speaks for itself. We have been working with ReachLocal for over 5 years now, and they are the experts, and they've proven it with their results.
Central Washington University, we look at our relationship with ReachLocal as a partnership. We have a real need for advertising, especially online. We're trying to find prospective students. What mediums are they using? Now, are they all on Facebook, or are they all on Twitter, or where are they? So the great thing with ReachLocal is that we can take a directed approach to online advertising. We can diversify the ad campaigns that we have. We can focus on Facebook if we want to, or we can run in parallel. We can target different areas. Right now we're running display, we're running Facebook ads, we're doing keyword search. All those things together, we're seeing huge results. They have a great product and I have great support. Aaron Broom is our support person at ReachLocal. I got him on speed dial. I can call his cell anytime and He'll get back to me, he'll resolve my concern and follow up with an email. I would recommend ReachLocal to another company. It's a great product, I can't deny that. We have huge numbers to back that up. They've delivered for us time after time.
ReachLocal allows us to be more than just a storefront. It allows people to find us on the internet, see the pictures of the facility, get to meet some of our staff in a virtual reality, if you will. And so ReachLocal is the key to that success that we've had. The positive results is very measurable. Over 15,000 impressions on our website. We've had 3,000 phone calls. That's all documented. ReachCast allows us to utilize the experts, the people that know what they're doing, and they do it 24 hours a day. So our reputation online is protected. Our social aspect is spotless, and we are able to extend our vision as a clinic, We Care Urgent Care, beyond what we even considered possible. It is easy for me as an administrator to recommend ReachLocal to another doctor, another facility. It has provided, without a doubt, the best and most effective tool we have to reaching out to our
You know, the relationship with ReachLocal has been fabulous from the very beginning. I'm going to say that I wouldn't be exactly classified as tech savvy. So Gabrielle has walked me through this in a fabulous way, to a point where we essentially canceled any other form of directory participation across the board. We think the traffic, and certainly the stats speak for themselves, that the traffic is awesome. I think the value per visit, per viewing is very effective, and so we're going to keep going with that. I've now entered the world of apps, and so having that mobile app, having to be able to access that information at nights or on weekends, whenever I want, is super convenient for me. I categorize everyone as either those who get it and those who don't. And so ReachLocal gets it. So from the very beginning, Gabrielle's been awesome. She's nurtured me along through the challenging processes of tech that are just not my daily drivers. And so couldn't be happier with ReachLocal as a vendor, and have great confidence. And I've already put associates onto it, and I sort of do so, I'm going to say, on a biannual basis, reminding a group I belong to about the merits of ReachLocal and why they should be using it as well for their search engine marketing.
We've been with ReachLocal since 2010. The nice thing I like about ReachLocal is that the feedback that they give you on each of the methods that you use to market with them is really helpful to see your return on investment. It is a big, overwhelming adventure going into internet marketing, and you really need some guidance, and they're very, very good at what they do. Since we've been using ReachLocal, I've noticed a tremendous increase in the amount of clients that we're receiving directly from ReachLocal and also the internet. I would definitely recommend ReachLocal to other businesses. I have recommended them to many businesses in our area here, especially for anybody who's looking to get into web-based marketing. And ReachLocal is a great company to help steer you through all the confusion that can go on
My
with
name's Clint
marketing.
Bowling, and I'm the owner of National Carpet Care, located in Altamont Springs. We're a 28-year-old carpet upholstery cleaning company. We do carpet upholstery repairs. We do everything soup to nuts when it comes to cleaning and detailing your home, car, or RV. When we started this, there was no internet. There was no online presence. There were no smartphones. So in past years, our advertising budget was huge to accommodate the rates that were out there for print advertisement, and you have to keep such a constant presence out there. Now with the internet, you can advertise yourself, or you can have a company like ReachLocal do it, that is their business. So they know how to refine and get you results rather than going out to people that never look at it. So if you want to stay pertinent, if you want to stay up to date, you have to move along with the times. I resisted it as long as I could, and I wish I hadn't have. The ability to listen to the phone calls is helpful in training. The ability to monitor how long how many phone rings it took for us to pick up. The ability for us to go back and critique ourselves in certain cases. It's invaluable. If you want customers now and in the future, the way to get them is online, and ReachLocal is able to narrow it down and get us good clients. And now we're going to double our budget with Reach because of the number of clients that they bring through the door. And these clients want somebody out there that they can trust, and they want somebody out there that'll do
the economy and the way it's been the last 4 or 5 years has certainly directly affected our business. And last year at this time, we didn't know if we'd still be in business in spring. Things have really taken a change. Mary came in here in April. Here it's the middle of November, and I believe that we're going to have a record November. We can tell directly what's coming from ReachLocal and how it's affected our business. The amount of phone calls we get on a monthly basis, the amount of those jobs that we close, it's been huge. We're up $30,000 from last October compared to this October, which is a great thing. And ReachLocal's been a huge part of that. They've been here for us every step of the way. They've done everything, answered every question. They've actually held our hand and walked us through it. So I would recommend them to anybody that's looking to go this route. It's a no-brainer.
I've been with ReachLocal now for about a year. I think it was about November last year that we started. We started with ReachLocal with a small package just to kind of get a feel for whether it would work or not. And since we've at least doubled or tripled our packages with them, it's been a really good fit for us. The reports we get from ReachLocal are really helpful because I can, after the fact, go back and listen to phone calls that my employees are having with our customers, and I can just check and see if there's more training needed, if there's questions not being answered properly. It's extremely helpful. When we first started about a year ago with ReachLocal, we had one location here in Lakewood. We've expanded that, and now we're adding a location in Aurora, which we're also opened another package with ReachLocal to advertise that location. I do recommend to several people, and I will continue to recommend.
Hi, my name's Asit Patel. I'm the Managing Director of the Timber Depot, and I've owned this business for the last 4.5 years. The Timber Depot is a business providing timber and related building products to tradies and DIYers throughout the Greater Brisbane area. ReachLocal has been very good to our business. It's brought in at least $20,000 to $30,000 worth of business a month. The working relationship with our internet marketing consultant at ReachLocal has actually been excellent, both from the perspective of being extremely responsive to any queries and questions that I have, but they've been very proactive in keeping me up to date with campaign performance and also various issues which may be relevant to my business. I would definitely recommend ReachLocal. They're very effective in terms of cost-effective call to action to customers, excellent return on investment, and the ability to remain relevant to what our customers are searching by refining the search terms makes them a very useful tool.
Anchor Furnitures Group concentrate on concrete restorations. We do all epoxy coatings, concrete polishing, staining. We do all type of flooring, commercial, residential, industrial, retail. I met Brenda years ago, and we started with a small campaign. We had some good leads in the first couple months. Then it helped us double our budget or increase it. Now we get in 3 times more of the work that we used to get, and definitely our business is growing extremely good. The reporting by ReachLocal is excellent. I can view calls, I can view leads, everything is trackable. We're looking at $2 million in sales this year and keep growing our business thanks to ReachLocal. I'm really pleased, and I will recommend ReachLocal to anyone.
They built this practice in 2004, so it's fairly new. We're trying to get the word out there because it is growing, so we need to let people know that we're here. People are going to the internet, they're not going to the phone book. And we were in every book and spending an astronomical amount of money. So, well, this girl came in from ReachLocal, maybe we ought to talk to her, and it just took off.
So 115 people actually picked up the phone and called you.
This is very affordable. We originally just signed up the vet clinics. We signed up our boarding as well, the Windmill Hill Pet Resort. It was so simple. We didn't have to go over proofs. It was just really easy. One thing that I really like is the fact that I get my reports in. I like to see who has hit the site in the week, how many people have hit it, how much money we've spent, because it gives me that breakdown. It kind of helps as far as a customer service tool for my employees to be able to go, well, this is kind of what I would have said instead. I'll get on the computer and, see if there are new clients. I don't have to worry about it. Dr. Cox is like, great.
I would describe
Way to
the
go.
relationship with ReachLocal very mutually beneficial. ReachLocal generated revenue accounts for about half our revenue year to date in 2011. Alan and Heidi help us identify any issues that may occur or better ways of going after specific areas. We're able to turn over new customers at 66%, turn into long-term customers. Our revenue has increased by double. Our customer base has increased by over 2.5 times. Total Live Chat has enabled us to capture customers online that are looking for any sort of restaurant equipment and supplies during hours which our stores are closed. The lady that was looking for aluminum foil, that aluminum foil turned into a whole kitchen design, renovation, and equipment package worth around $60,000. I would recommend ReachLocal to another business because the return on investment from using their advertising generated so much revenue for our business that it would benefit any small to medium-sized business to use their services.
ReachLocal goes out there and puts our business on the map when it comes to online. My relationship with my IMC is great. Celine is constantly there for me. She keeps me updated all the time on the progress of my online campaign. Reach Search has helped me acquire that special niche I've been looking for in the residential industry. We're typically business-to-business oriented, and Reach Search has gotten me into that residential side through their keywords that they've accumulated for me. The Reach mobile app is great. I love it. I use it on a daily basis. I can pick it up anytime when I'm on the go, see how many campaigns or who's been accessing my site. I can screen the phone calls that have been coming in through the company. I can train my employees off of those phone calls as well. I recommend ReachLocal to other businesses simply as a working, busy business owner. I don't have time for online marketing, and ReachLocal has nailed it for me. They bring me nothing but qualified leads, which has in turn doubled our revenue easily. Our company's expanded since being with ReachLocal. We have more employees, more vehicles, and we service a larger area.
Well, from day one, the relationship with ReachLocal has been vastly different than with previous search engine marketing firms we've used in marketing our website to our potential and current patients. What I love with ReachLocal's dashboard is we can see hard numbers. We can see the callers, we can see the emails, we can follow up. Those are all sorts of things that really are not available through traditional media. When you have a billboard up, who knows how many people are seeing it, if they're going to act on it. With our pay-per-click campaign and ReachLocal, we can see exactly what we're getting, and we're able to convert those leads and make the most of them. Since we track every dollar that we spend in our marketing budget, we were able to see right away immediate results. From last spring to this spring, we have grown the number of patients coming through the door by 40%. And I can say that has been a direct result of using ReachLocal. So the mobile app that ReachLocal offers is fantastic, and I find it even easier to use than the full desktop version because it is able to aggregate all the information that I need right there on my phone. I'm able to check our leads and make sure that the campaign is running smoothly. I see where we are in our budget. I see all the web events that are coming through. I even can listen to the calls that are coming in and take action if our front desk isn't appropriately answering the patient's questions. We can rectify it immediately. I would recommend ReachLocal to another business in a heartbeat because I've used other search engine marketing companies for our practice, and hands down, ReachLocal, they know what they're doing, they share all of that knowledge, and they get results. End of story.
Been working with ReachLocal for 4 years now. We've definitely seen an increase in our business over the years, both with our pay-per-click advertising and more recently our search engine optimization and social media with the ReachCast version of the site. Brad and our WPP have been very helpful in getting all this together and improving our production. Experience has been great. It's also helped with our online reputation. We've certainly increased the amount of traffic to our site. We get 90 calls a month from our pay-per-click advertising, and now we're certainly getting a bunch of calls from our social media activities as well. Most certainly we've had a large number of patients that have come from our website. It's definitely got the biggest bang for the buck. If they want to increase traffic to their website, they should definitely try the ReachLocal because it's the best way to generate
When I started
traffic.
my own law firm 3 years ago, I was trying to generate business in the personal injury and family law areas. ReachLocal has allowed me to target these type of consumers with internet searches and has made my business grow exponentially over the 3 years since I began using ReachLocal. Anytime that I have any questions about my campaign, the geography of the campaign, or the wording of the campaign, I can always call on Peter, and he is always there to answer my questions. I recently downloaded the mobile app to my iPhone device. It has allowed me to more effectively monitor the emails and phone calls that come into our office from our website. Since signing on with ReachLocal, my business has grown exponentially because I am able to target those consumers looking for a lawyer in the personal injury and family law
ReachLocal
areas.
has helped us tremendously. Pretty much overnight from the first day, our phone calls quadrupled.
And that is all from Reach Search, and we know that because it's measurable, it's achievable, we can see the results. When we met with Chris, our rep, he asked what our goals were, and we told him our goal was to get a second luxury limo bus within 6 months, and we ended up getting it within 6 weeks. We added 16,000 gross to our revenue the first week in January, which is more than we had done the 3 months prior.
For the small businessman, ReachLocal is the only way in our estimation to advertise. When your phone calls quadruple overnight, why do you need anybody else? Because we can track it, and we knew that it was all coming from ReachLocal.
So if I run into another local business person that has the same challenges in this economy, of course I'm going to say,
We are
you
the
need
property
to talk
management
to Chris.
division for Home Center Realty. We have been in the property management industry for over 20 years, offering full property management services to the Central Florida area. Before starting with ReachLocal, our marketing efforts consisted of the multiple listing service, rentalhomesplus.com, and our own personal website at forrentorlando.com. ReachLocal has actually helped reduce our vacancy rate by about 52%, which has actually increased our monthly revenue approximately to $3,200 a month in residual income at the present time. We've currently been with ReachLocal for about 7 months, and the results have been outstanding. The ReachLocal technology has provided us with information on a weekly basis on the number of leads that we actually receive via email, via telephone, and all the driving directions requests online, which has been very helpful in tracking the amount of business volume that we've been getting from the website. It has been a great experience to work with George from ReachLocal. He has certainly given us great guidance in getting our business to the next level that we wanted to achieve.
I'm Ron Graydon. I'm the founder and head of Orinda Academy, and we are in Orinda, California. We are a college preparatory school for grades 8 through 12, and our mission is that our students are successful, that they work to their potential, that they feel good about themselves, and are prepared for a bright future. We knew we had to change our marketing plan and that we had to go digitally and have more of an online presence. About 4 years ago, we were actually approached by ReachLocal, and at the time we were looking for an online presence and how to increase that, because we realized that marketing had changed, and they were able to provide a lot of the online presence and website formation that we were looking for.
We knew that our old website was not giving us the leads that we needed, so we went with their program. They helped us have a more mobile-friendly website, and also we were able to see how the website was increasing our leads. 4 years ago, we started with the search program, and then 3 years ago, we started with the CAST program, helping us with the social media. And then when they approached us with the website design, we definitely went with that, feeling that it would help enhance what they were providing us.
We found that after we started working with ReachLocal, that our inquiries increased, that people were responding online, we were getting calls that could be directly traced to our online presence, our social media, and we found that all of our responses and everything kind of increased due to that. ReachLocal has a whole wide array of people who can handle all of those things. They don't have to be on site, they're experts at it, and they have a whole variety of ways that they can contribute to our online presence and digital advertising.
I really appreciate that we have a team behind us at ReachLocal. We have a local rep and also a group of people that create content and do all that behind the scenes stuff. Not only do I not necessarily have the expertise, but I don't necessarily have the time to do everything that Reach can do for us. It's great for me to know I can send them a quick email, give them some content, and know that they're going to most effectively get that out there and take care of what we need in a timely manner also.
Our desire long term is to increase our population to about 100 students and to be able to serve our students as best as possible. We find if we get the word out there and people see who we are and what we do, and we can brag about our students' successes and accomplishments, that it will benefit the school in the long run. I believe had we not gone digital and kind of moved into the modern age of marketing and advertising, we would have just been left behind.
Ruby Makeup Academy has a good relationship with our ReachLocal team. Diana Chang, our internet marketing consultant, shows us reports on our online advertising performance. We can log in and listen to our new phone calls throughout our online advertising with ReachLocal. We have several walk-ins per day saying that they found us online for makeup schools on Google. Here at Ruby Makeup Academy, we actually monitor the amount of forms that are submitted through our online advertising. We have several new phone calls throughout the day, and students saying that they found us online. We're very happy about that. You know, Ruby Makeup Academy is very happy with our online advertising with ReachLocal. We definitely know we have an online presence. When people go online and they Google for makeup schools in Ontario or makeup training in Los Angeles, Ruby Makeup Academy is easily found on Google.
The ReachLocal team has provided me with a good source of customers, and I know they exist and I know they come from Reach because I hear the phone calls. You know, I've got a good relationship with my team. I've had the same account executive, I guess, for about 3 years now, and she does a real nice job of giving me the data, working with me, keeping me informed of all the things I need to know to kind of keep the ABC ReachLocal relationship working well together. I've seen the reports where I can see the numbers of calls that we're getting, and then I've heard the phone calls. I get so many phone calls as a result of the traffic Reach drives in all of my campaigns. I really don't even have the time to listen to all the phone calls that are driven through the ReachLocal program. If business owners are concerned about driving traffic or gaining phone calls or growing revenue or market share, whatever their criteria may be, it will happen.
I would describe my relationship with the ReachLocal team as very knowledgeable, very helpful. They're here when I need them. Emil helps out very much. He always has something new coming up, so he's on top of the game and he knows his stuff. Reach Search has helped me acquire customers online by being able to find us quicker, more efficiently. Customers during emergency time, they go online, they look for a plumber, and we pop up. Total Life Chat has helped us on our website. Someone pops up and there we are. They ask a question and it's answered, or they get a phone call right away. ReachCast has helped us with our web presence through Facebook and LinkedIn and other social medias. I would recommend ReachLocal to another business because it's helped me. If you want to stay ahead of the curve, you definitely need ReachLocal.
My name is Ennis Rushton. I am the director of the replacement window division at Paramount Windows in Tempe, Arizona. We specialize in replacement windows where we take out the old windows, put in the new ones into existing homes. We also do other products in the new construction, but replacement windows is our focal point. Anybody who's looking for anything goes to the internet first, and if they don't find you there, that means they're not going to consider you for whatever their project is. The search engine is just I mean, that's what's given us our presence on the internet. We had a website. We'd had a website for many years. But once we had hooked up with ReachLocal, the visitors that came to our website probably went up 5-fold over what they were prior. The live chat has been a feature that we've utilized through ReachLocal, and we feel that what it does is it gives us that image of being a larger company, you know, so you can be online at 1:30 in the morning and have some questions, and that's where we see a lot of our live chat being used. Well, I would recommend ReachLocal to another local business just based on what they've done for our company. We'd had different vendors and we didn't get any results. We signed up with Reach, and within weeks we started to see results from what we were doing, and then it's just grown over the last year. We've increased our budget with Reach every quarter since we've started.
A lot of people are now using the internet to find potential businesses and you know, that they didn't do before. And I was out of that loop, and I know it cost me jobs in the past. My business has benefited tremendously since I went with ReachLocal. I have seen the phones ringing a lot more than they used to. I get a lot more emails than I used to. I've also been able to keep track of my clients, keep track of my web by the results they give me every week. They record every conversation that I have, so I'm able to go back and see what I've done right and what I've done wrong. Shane's done a wonderful job. Any questions I have, he's always there to answer them for me. It's a little apprehensive at first starting with him. I didn't understand the whole system. He sat down, he explained it to me, he told me how it worked. It's been a great, great relationship. The investment on value return is unbelievable. I would recommend ReachLocal to anybody that's looking to increase their business.
My name is Johnny Mackey. I am the Director of Business Development. All Dry USA is a full emergency service company. When something terrible has happened to your home, we can come in and we can help you get back to the way it was before it happened. We started working with ReachLocal about 1.5 years ago. The biggest reason was we knew we were lacking on the internet marketing side. We knew our website needed work. I started working with ReachLocal, quite frankly, was to take some of the things off my plate. Some things I knew were essential for the business, but I also knew I didn't have any time or expertise in order to do it properly. Pay-per-click is very important for All Dry USA because we are an emergency services business. So it is essential for us to show up right at the top of that page. These pay-per-click campaigns, they have to be managed, they have to be changed. And from a small business standpoint, I don't have time to change these things. With ReachLocal, they were able to build it, stay on top of it, call me on a monthly basis, see what the next move I wanted to make was, and then perform. SEO is important for All Dry USA, probably for the same reason it's important for any company here in 2016. The internet has become such a resource. I tried SEO in the past and it was miserable. It took way too much time, and as a small business, time is money. The results with SEO since using ReachLocal have been day and night. We're getting more calls, we're getting more results, and those calls and results are turning into actual jobs. I was so pleasantly surprised to see not only SEO coming up to the pay-per-click, but actually surpassing it. Reach Edge has been a godsend for us, because what it does is it breaks down where we're getting these leads from, how we should be allocating our monies towards the leads. It's almost like a cheat sheet for the internet marketing. It just allows for so much more growth. We have been able to double in size every 6 months since using ReachLocal, which I think is amazing.
Oak Creek Dental is located in Columbus, Ohio, and we provide our patients with 5-star customer service with a non-judgmental approach.
We really pride ourselves on being able to provide a lot of services to our patients. We don't have to refer out for root canals or wisdom teeth.
Our old website was stagnant. ReachLocal provided us with the ability to change our website from within for specials, change up our marketing.
At Oak Creek Dental, we've been using ReachCast for quite a while, and within the last year, we've added Reach Edge and Reach Search.
ReachCast allowed us to use keywords with our marketing to reach a broader spectrum of our patients. Sedation, ortho, the non-judgmental approach that we have with our practice. Implementing a marketing solution for our practice has been great. If we wouldn't have had ReachLocal, it probably would have been devastating. Their customer service is wonderful. It helps us in the long run provide great communication between our website and anything that we need to use as far as the services.
We watched our numbers just skyrocket. Every week we checked in on how many likes we had to our Oak Creek page, and the team was excited to watch those numbers grow. It was fun to see patients check in, post selfies on Facebook of being in the dental chair. Friends were liking it, and then their friends became our patients.
ReachLocal allows us to market towards our fearful patients, the patients that have had bad experiences, the patients that do like sedation, the patients that are afraid to walk through the front door. ReachLocal provides us with the ability to keep up with our reviews quickly. We do get feedback from our local rep that tells us whether we have had a good, bad, or indifferent review, and we can respond to them respectfully and quickly.
We found our big keywords that patients are looking for. People want to know where they can do IV sedation dentistry, where they can have braces done, where they can do whitening and root canals all in the same office without having to leave.
We have definitely seen an increase in revenue, and also being able to get a better grasp on our referral sources.
We're able to manage our website, social media, reviews, feedback, all in one location. ReachLocal is a one-stop shop.
My name is Ben Boyd, and I'm the marketing manager for Brookwood Management. Brookwood Management is located in North Canton, Ohio. We manage commercial as well as multifamily properties. We also have a senior living division, so we've recently started. We manage roughly 1,500 multifamily units and nearly 1,000 senior living units. We wanted a new approach for when people were doing generic and general searches for apartments through Google, Bing, things like that. And that's when we started focusing in on ReachLocal. And they're looking at the full picture. They're looking at our website, our general marketing, and other aspects. So they're helping us collaborate and get new creative ideas of different ways we can improve our existing marketing. People are going online. They're finding us much easier. And I truly believe that that kind of got us over that 4 to 5% hump that we needed to get to really optimize our occupancy rates on our properties. We want to be coming up at the top of searches. We want traffic coming to our website. That's been the number one benefit. The other benefit that's been a huge help to me being the marketing manager is I'm not having to micromanage the program. They call me, they interact with me, tell me what's going on. I'm not having to search out the information. They've made it very easy on me, and I trust them because of their knowledge and experience. Since starting to work with ReachLocal, we have certainly noticed a marked improvement in not only the quality of our leads, but also our cost per lead. We're getting a great flow-through rate where we actually are getting the calls. We can track the calls, we can track the email leads. We can track it once somebody walks in our front door, we're filling out visitors cards, and we can directly attribute that to ReachLocal in many of those instances. Our upcoming goals with Brookwood at this point is really a large focus on our senior living communities. I think that'll be the biggest aspect that we're looking at ReachLocal to help us with, is not only build-ups as we're filling units, but really getting the word out. I'm just impressed that they're always reaching out and kind of pulling me to help me do more for my program. And it's easy things, making recommendations, suggestions, but then also just taking it on themselves to go above and beyond to show me not only what they can do, but how they do it, and then showing me the results as it comes down. Based on my prior experience with ReachLocal, we'll certainly be working with them in the future. It's been a great relationship, and I hope to build it and continue it and grow it.